Hi guys, I'm Abigail and I'm going to show you how I create this Halloween look. All you'll need for this design is white and black detail paint, mirror silver, large round full cover brush and a long liner brush. The nail's already been fully prepped and I've applied Pure Build in the shade Bubble. I'm just wiping off that inhibition layer now. I always do this before my designs because I find it helps keep my lines nice and sharp and crisp. So the first design I'm going to show you today is a little Drippy Ghost. So I'm starting near the top of the nail, just drawing a circle in white detail paint. With what's left on my brush, I'm going to just fill in the centre of that circle, making sure it's all fully covered and even. I really struggle to get a circle perfectly rounded first time, so I'm just adding a little bit more on each of the edges, just getting it nice and rounded. So moving on to the drips, I've dragged that white detail paint down to create the droplet effect. I'm making sure the sides are nice and rounded though, so it really blends and makes it look seamless. Going in now with the black detail paint, I'm just creating the face of the ghost. So I've drew 2 lines for the eyes and then a squiggly line for the mouth. With this design, I really have made sure I wiped off most of the excess off my brush, just so my lines can be really sharp. And then tracing around the ghost, creating the outline of the design. So once the outline is completely finished, I'm going in with my Super Shine top coat. This is my absolute favourite. I'm really making sure I scrub the top coat on the nail, just making sure I cover every single area and capping the free edge. And that's your ghost done. Moving on to the Swirly Nail now, I'm using black detail paint. I'm starting in the top right hand corner with very light pressure and dragging the product down the nail. I'm adding more product at the bottom just to make it slightly thicker. And then going in with my white detail paint and copying that line again. Remember, very light pressure at the top and drag your product down and make it slightly thicker at the end. For this next line, I'm going in with a very pale grey. I've actually mixed my white and black to create this custom shade, which is one of my favourite things to do with the detail paints. I just think it allows you to have such a wide variety of colours to offer to your clients. Then going in with a dotting tool, I'm placing 2 little dots with mirror silver. I'm then going to drag the product down to the sides and up to create little stars. I am changing the angle of my brush to enable me to drag as much product from the centre of the dot out to create that flick. Finishing off the look with my Super Shine top coat, again really making sure I scrub that product into the nail, covering all areas and capping the free edge. This nail now was my favourite design from the whole set. I'm starting off with white detail paint and creating a heart right in the centre of the nail. Again, don't always get it perfect first time, so I'm adding small amounts of the product until I'm completely happy with the shape. The custom shade is back. I'm going in with the very pale grey and tracing the outline of the original heart. The next colour is black, so again I'm tracing the custom shade with the black detail paint, making sure I cover each side. Changing the angle of my brush again to help me create that perfect arch right at the top. Mirror silver's up next, so like the previous steps, I'm just tracing the outline of the heart, making it bigger each time. As you can see, we're just repeating each step from the very start until we've completed the very full nail. So that's the white detail paint, the custom shade, black, and then mirror silver. It does get slightly tricky as we get to the cuticle, so I really make sure I've wiped off a lot of the excess so I don't flood the cuticle, starting at the arches and then filling it in near the top. Super Shine top coat goes on next, making sure we cap the free edge and locking in that whole design. The index finger's next, and I'm going to show you how I create these skull cherries. Going in first with white detail paint, creating a circle, then dragging 2 lines down and joining it in the middle. That creates your first skull. Following those same steps, I'm creating exact same shape but very slightly overlapping. Using my black detail paint now, I'm going to add the details of the face. So I've started off by drawing the eyes. I do them in kidney bean shapes. I just think it makes it look really cute. And then for the nose, I'm drawing an upside down heart. With a very small amount of product on my brush now, I'm dragging the paint up to create little teeth. Then I'm drawing around the outline of the shape to create that perfect skull look. Then for the stalks of the cherries, I'm dragging 1 line up and then joining that to meet the second skull. Then adding a little leaf, joining 2 lines together. Creating 2 little stars again, I'm adding 2 dots with mirror silver, then angling my brush and dragging the product from the centre, creating those perfect flicks. Super Shine top coat to finish, making sure I scrub the product in and then cap the free edge. For the final design, I'm going in with my large, round, full cover brush and white detail paint. I'm getting as close as I can to that cuticle and really scrubbing the product into the nail, making sure it's nice and even, then curing for 60 seconds. Repeating that step again, I'm going in with my second coat. Not too thick, nice and even, thin layers. Remember to try and get as close as you can to that cuticle. Now with my loaded liner brush, I'm going in with black detail paint and drawing a line right down the centre of the nail. Same again, but this time across the nail, so we create a checkerboard. Then going in with more black detail paint, filling in the bottom right hand corner of the design. I'm then repeating that on the top left corner of the design, making sure I'm keeping all my lines really sharp and clean. The final step is adding Super Shine top coat, scrubbing it onto the nail, covering all areas and capping that free edge. And this is the final Halloween look that we've created together. Thank you so much for watching.